Good morning, friends. This is Angela from Art of Creation Homestead. And as you can tell, you are actually not in the kitchen with me today. You are in the garden. I wanted to talk to you about some things today. I was getting ready to make some sauce. Some more sauce. If you haven't seen that video where I canned sauce and taught you how to make it without Mrs. Wages, we will link it right there. You need to watch it. But I was getting ready to make another batch of sauce and decided I'd bring you along to show you this tomato harvest. But we've had some struggle this year with some disease, as you can see. But it's late in the season and we have had a great harvest actually, even with the disease problems. These tomatoes have stood out and withstood everything. They haven't got disease. They're thriving. They're producing like crazy. We had 2 of them last year. No, we had 3 of them last year. We had 2 the year before. This year we have 4. Next year we're going to have way more. Because no matter what disease has come into our garden and to our tomatoes, these have stood strong. This is a Bonnie Best. And look at this. Beautiful, beautiful tomatoes. And a ton of them. Look at this. And there's a ton of them. Look at this. This is just amazing. And this is not uncommon for this tomato. As you can see, there's a lot ready today. There's a lot will be ready in a couple of days. But this is just one plant that is like this. There are plenty more. If you're looking for a disease-resistant tomato, if you've struggled with disease like we have, this is your winner. This is no doubt your winner. We've experienced a few others this year that have been a complete win. One of them is Carbon. Carbon has been a complete win. It stood up to any disease that has come its way and is shining no matter what. Hillbilly, it's doing great. It's starting to get a little bit of blight, but it's still making it. I know disease, when it strikes your tomatoes, it can be highly discouraging. I've been there. Sometimes you just want to give up. Look at this. Look at these clusters of tomatoes that aren't even ripe yet. Look at that. This is another Bonnie Best plant. This is a perfect example of what I mean. And look at this. It's so heavy with tomatoes that it's fallen over. And producing like crazy. I mean, look at this. Look at these beautiful tomatoes. This makes you know that you can grow heirlooms that are very disease resistant, because Bonnie Best is an heirloom. We got it from Baker Creek. It is a beautiful heirloom tomato, but it is nice and disease resistant. And as you can see, it actually produces nice sized tomatoes. I mean, they're not humongous, but they're a good size. They're a good size for slicing. They're great for canning. As you can see, they produce like crazy, so of course they're going to be great for canning. And look at it. And here's the thing. Look there. There's more blossoms. There's more blossoms. It's going to produce more. And now we're down here at the Hillbilly, and as you can see, it's starting to succumb to some blight issues. But look at the size of some of these tomatoes. I mean, look at this. Every one we've harvested so far has been over a pound. Look at that. Look at that variegated color. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's not all. See? Look at this. They're massive. They're absolutely gorgeous tomatoes. I think we will definitely be growing those again. And now we're harvesting some peppers for our sauce. And as you can see, peppers is one thing we have not had trouble with this year. There's a sweet chocolate. These are so good. They are just amazing. Look at that color. They are amazing. They taste wonderful in chili. They add a great flavor to your chili. But this one is going to go into sauce. As you can see, more banana peppers. We have been overrun with banana peppers. I have pickled so many. I did a video on it. If you haven't seen it, we will put the link right there. But look at this. Look at this green bell pepper. It's taller than me. Which if Jason was here, he would say that's not a big accomplishment because I'm short. And he wouldn't be lying. I am short. But we are going to pick some peppers for our sauce. And this one isn't quite ready, but I picked him anyways because as you can see, the weight of all of the peppers has broke the branch. So I'm going to go ahead and pick what's on that branch so that I don't lose them. Okay, I have to show you this. This is the Ajvarski pepper from Baker Creek. We've mentioned it in other videos. It is a beautiful long red pepper. So all these peppers you see here, you have to wait till they turn red, but they are amazing. And as you can see, they produce massively. I mean, we just have a few plants. We have 5 plants and they are producing massively. And as you can see, still blooming and still producing. These will go until frost. And I'm so excited. I never want to be a year without them. Even though this is the first year we've ever grown them, I've decided we're never going to be a year without them. The point of this video wasn't just solely to show you the plants that didn't succumb to disease. But it's also a little encouragement as well. If you've been struck with some disease this year in your garden and you haven't gotten the harvest of beans or the harvest of tomatoes that you were hoping for, don't give up. As you can see, we've had some disease issues, but I still have a huge basket full of tomatoes to make into sauce today, along with a lot of other things. Don't give up. Just because a few plants succumb to disease doesn't mean your whole garden's awash. As you can see here, gardening is so worth it. Just hold on and persevere. Because sometimes the majority of gardening, the biggest battle isn't the work, it's persevering.